Hey guys, I'm Steven, TheSalonGuy, and welcome to Technique Tuesdays. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to cut men's bangs. Let's get started. As you can see, this mannequin here, he's pretty much got straight across bangs. And, you know, a lot of guys these days are wearing their hair a little more edgy and they're looking for a little more texture throughout their style. And as you can see, this haircut, it's kind of like, you know, an emo haircut or a scene haircut or, you know, something a little more edgy, but you still have all this here to work with. So this technique video is going to show you guys how to kind of soften this up a little bit and get a little more layers and softness throughout here, so it's not so heavy. It's got a little more movement to it. So the first thing I like to do, and I'm doing this dry as you can see, is I want to start with layering. So we've got this here which blends into the length here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply take this whole section throughout the front here and connect it a little more with the length on top. And what that does is it actually creates more layers, which takes, what does layering do? It removes weight. So I'm just going to go through this whole top right here, and I'm just going to bring everything kind of towards the center and blend this part in with this a little more, just so it creates some more layering and removes some more of the weight. Now I'm going to cut the length a little bit here. And I'm going to do that just by simply chopping into, or texturizing into the bottom here, kind of like point cutting. Okay, so now that I've established a little bit more brought this length up a little bit, now I've got the layers in through here, which is a little bit, you can see it's softened up in through here. Now it's time to texturize this. So what you want to do is, here's where all the fun techniques start. What I'm going to start doing first is slide cutting. Okay, slide cutting is when you simply slide your scissor with using just your thumb, and you're going to place the scissor right pretty much on the top layer of hair, right underneath it, and start to move that thumb a little bit and work your way down. You're constantly moving the thumb. This way you're not chopping too much, you're not cutting his head, and you're just simply removing the weight this way. Alright, this is a great technique to also soften up the bangs right in the front here. It's a great way to remove excess weight. And you can do this throughout the top as well. Another one of my favorite techniques is using the thinning shear. You've seen me do this a bunch of times, but if you haven't, here we go. So what you do is you take a chunk of hair like this, twist it, and come in with the thinning shear and just chop into it like that. That also, again, is going to help take out a lot of the weight. And this really does a great job of doing that. And what twisting it does is it takes a lot of that hair and it creates better separation. So you're not, you know, cutting too much or too little. It just helps really create more of that separation, because when you make that twist, it's so bulky, so you can feel the bulk of that. And that's where coming in with the shearer with the thinning shear will help get rid of that excess bulk and also create some nice texture. Now you can also do it freehand as well. You can simply just take sections like this and do some chomps into it, which is going to really help remove the weight also. But you really want to make sure you're putting this shear in and you're getting out of there quickly. You don't want to really chop too much or do it in slow motions, because you might take away too much hair. But you'll be able to feel it. With your experience, you'll be able to tell how much you actually need to remove. And the last technique is using a razor, which many of you guys are familiar with. This is the feather razor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find where this shorter piece is on top, the back length, and slide cut on the top layer of the hair, which is going to connect and help blend in these two, as well as remove a lot of the weight. This sometimes, if you do too much of this, you want to be careful, because it can change the texture of the hair. But this also really is great for someone who has super thick hair and really wants that textured piecey look. And this mannequin here, you can see he's really got thick hair, you know. I mean, this is really a lot of it. So all these techniques are going to be great for this type of hair type. And then what you can do in the front, like this, is you see we've softened this a little bit here, but if you want to be a little more creative with it, here's where you can come in like that and create some shorter edgier pieces and leaving some longer as well with the razor by slide cutting down this way. And that'll help create some definition and separation throughout the front. As you can see, this really created a lot of great texture. It really loosened this up a little bit, and it also gives you a lot more freedom in order for styling as well. And this has no product in it, and as you can see, because of the way we texturize it and remove some of that weight, all that's going to really help with creating this style of getting, you know, more pieces that are going to stay up and get more texture, you know. And again, this is with no product, so this is really, really cool, and I love this kind of haircut. Which, you know, look at this. This is what I'm stuck with, guys. So thanks so much for watching Technique Tuesdays. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out my other videos throughout the week. Also, please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for all your comments. If you have any other questions or any techniques you want to see, leave them in the comments below. Or you can email me, Stephen, S-T-E-P-H-E-N, @thesalonguy.com. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time.